Hello and welcome to this new video. My name is Nicolas. I'm an email marketer for fashion brands. And today, as we've seen from the title, as you've seen on the screen, we are going to look at 16 different creatives you can run on your Facebook ads campaign. And we're going to take a look at a brand that has been doing, so in the past few months, but has been a reference in Facebook ads creatives in the past years. Allbirds, right? So the objective of the video really is to get you some inspirations, get you, get some ideas on creatives you can run on Facebook ads, because sometimes, we are stuck. We don't really know what to test. We don't really know, which images to run, which images to put in our campaigns, which copies we can put in our campaigns. And it's really to be more agile in creatives testing, right? Because, we know creative are important, and we know you need a lot to be running, especially if you have a long catalog, a large catalog of products. You need to be able to put out a certain volume of creatives every week. So about 80% of the performance is due to the creative. And when I talk about performance, I talk about campaign performance, not conversion. Conversion, I believe that conversion happens on the website. Some agencies, some people will tell you, well, the creative is selling. It's not really selling. It's getting people to your website, and then your offer is selling, but it's different from the creative, right? It is more important because targeting became more automatic. So back in the days, 5 years ago, targeting was very important in Facebook ads because you had to, be able to manage lookalikes, interest-based targeting, broad targeting, retargeting, etc., etc. But now it's much more automatic with the advantage campaigns, with the broad targeting, etc. And also because the objective of the ads is not really to sell. The objective of the ad is to get people to your website. So it's like if you have a retail store, the objective is to get people onto your store, and then the selling will be done by your store, your team, the products, the environment of the store, the pricing, etc., right? But the objective of the ads is not to sell. The objective of the ad is to get qualified traffic to your website. If your website is well functioning, has a good product market fit, has a good pricing, has no friction, then it will sell. But the objective of the ads is to get people to your website, right? That's the only objective. So there are two main elements to creatives in ads in general, not only on Facebook ads. There is the copy, which is everything that is text related or voice related if it's a video. And then the visual, which is the image or the video content. So the visual aspects, basically. So what we'll see today is 4 styles of copy plus 4 styles of visuals. And if you mix them together, it gives you 16 creative possibilities, because you can apply 4 styles of copy to one visual, 4 styles of visual to one copy. So that's 16 different creative possibilities and testing you can do in your campaigns. So copy strategy. What are different types of copies we can run? The first type is the most common one, is the product features and benefits. In fashion, it's sometimes very difficult because, if you don't have a technical product, it's like, if it's like a t-shirt, sure, you can talk about cotton, you can talk about material, but doesn't really say much. And if we've seen the video from last week that I'm going to link at the end of the video about copywriting for fashion brands, copy is very important. Even if you don't have a feature, you need to build a concept around your product. The second type is brand storytelling. So talk about the brand, talk about the emotions, talk about the connection with the audience. Third type is reviews and testimonials. So, if you have a product that appeals to a certain audience, then include testimonials, include the experience people have been having with the product, especially if it's like, upper priced. It's always good to refer to durability, comfortable, things like that. And the type 4 is promotion discounts. So if you want to include, for example, your newsletter discounts, if you do some, then you can include it. If you want to include the free shipping, if you want to include free returns, all that stuff, you can put it in the type. Now, all these types are not exclusive, right? You can run product feature with some discounts in it. Like, for example, you can say, get 10% off these shoes, very comfortable, blah, blah, blah. You can run also discount and testimonials. You can run product features and testimonials. So they're not exclusive. It's not like one or the other. You can mix them all, right? Visual strategy. So what are the four types of visuals that I personally use for clients and for brands? So the first one is product shots. It's very easy. So this is like not e-commerce photos, but it's like shots of products. In Spanish, we call them bodegón, which is like usually they are within an environment, within a concept, within a certain scenery and a setup. So, for example, in the right, you have the barbour one, which is a nice look, but only products, no model. On the left one, you have an example from Garment Project, which highlights the product features within the image, which is pretty interesting. You do need a big image to see it properly, but it's pretty cool. And then on the middle one, you have the Brava Fabrics one with the different colors to highlight the different options you have in products. Second type is the close-ups and the details. So as it says, it's a close-up of the material, close-up of some details. It can be a pocket, it can be a material, it can be a logo, it can be any kind of products you can put in. Number 3 is the lifestyle, probably one of the most common one in fashion, but the one that works the less for me in terms of clicks through rates. It's cool. I mean, it's more branding than product, but I do think that people prefer to see the product really well than within an environment. So if you do have like lifestyle photo, which are usually like model photos in the streets or in studio, as long as you see well the product, it's cool. But if it's like very far away, you don't really see the product itself, I think it's pretty bad. But these, for example, are pretty cool because you do see really well the product. And then the fourth one is e-commerce imagery. Usually it's happening in dynamic product ads, in retargeting. But yeah, it's, you have some options to do. Like if you don't really have a lot of resources and you want to shoot some products, then it's still possible to do cool stuff within, studio shoots or e-commerce shoots. So you can mix up some products on the same creatives. You can do some cool collage with it. And you can do some GIF as well. So you can have different products rotating on the same GIF. So let's look at some examples from Allbirds. So as I said, Allbirds is a shoe company. They've been doing a lot in volumes and Facebook ads in the past years. They've been struggling recently. They're having some troubles, financial troubles, a lot of losses because they invested way too much on products instead of brands, in my opinion. They haven't really built a great brand. They've built a great product, but not really a brand. But yeah, they're still very cool example to look at. So the first one, you can clearly see the product benefits with the extra grips and helps you keep your feet dry. So these are product benefits and the product shot. So this is a product shot, single product. They do even have the delivery and return on us. So there is like a little bit of promotion in it. Second example is promotion and discount and lifestyle. So lifestyle, you see somebody wearing the shoes and it's highlight the free delivery and free returns. So again, another combination. Third example, this one is more lifestyle again. So you see the model within like a room. So again, product benefits, sustainable elements, organic cotton, tencel. So again, highlighting the material and the product benefits. And then you have, again, product benefits, e-commerce imagery. So this is like a e-commerce photo. I personally think that e-commerce photo does very, very well only if the product itself sells well, right? You can't really run e-commerce imagery and e-commerce photos like with a white background if the product isn't like a top seller, right? It only works on top sellers. For the rest, I would recommend to do like product shots, lifestyle, but really with a good close-up of the product rather than really doing e-commerce imagery. But again, the product benefits are here. Cozy all day long, merino wool, and again, delivery and return on us. So again, a little bit of promotion. So now that we have the 16 creatives, obviously you won't be putting 16 creative in the same campaign, right? Because you do need the algorithm to run it out, test it out. So how do you A/B test it? So the rule of A/B testing really is to understand which element is winning. And to do that, you need to only test one variable element at the same time. You can't be running two ads with each ad having a different copy and different visual, right? So it's one variable element at the time. So it's one copy type and three visual types, for example. You can have one product shot, one lifestyle shot, and one e-commerce image with the product benefit copy, but the same copy on the three images. And what you want to look at is which image performs better as a combination with the product feature copy. Then after some time, you will have some results, whether it's click volume, whether it's CPA, whether it's CPC, whatever. You will have a winner. Let's say that the winner is product feature plus lifestyle. Then you select the winner, and then you run the same image lifestyle, you duplicate it, and you run this image lifestyle with product feature again, with a brand feature, and with a testimonial. And then you will have the winner, right? And then again. And then the objective of this is to understand which connects better with your audience and which brings more traffic to your website. Some additional tips. So don't forget that in story, in the Instagram story and Facebook story, the copy goes afterwards. So many times, like you have the story ad and then you click on it and then it will appear with the copy really badly integrated to the image. So I would recommend to put text within the image in story. Don't be super long with it. Just highlight some features on it. Video is also recommended to test, obviously. I didn't include it because you do have the same things of video that we talked about, like product based, you have GIF, you have more lifestyle, you have more storytelling. So you can test it out. I never had any video outperforming images for fashion. Cosmetic is very different because cosmetics, you need to understand how the product works. But for fashion, I think like 90% of the time, images help outperform video. And then also you can check the Facebook Ads library. That's where the examples from Allbirds come from. So you need to check out, what other brands are doing, which ads are they running, to give you extra inspiration in terms of copy, in terms of visuals. But yeah, don't really look at the bigger brands, much bigger than you, because the majority of the time, the ads that they will be running are ads that they are testing, not really working ones. So look at brands that are similar to you rather than looking at the big ones. And one final comment, but it's a very important comment. A great product will always outperform a great creative. What do I mean by that? As I said in the beginning, if you do have a bestseller, usually it doesn't really matter the photo. It doesn't really matter the creative. the product is that good that the creative doesn't matter. And I've seen it in many brands. Like I remember when I was working with Brava Fabrics, we had like a yellow jersey with a little coffee maker as a logo. We only had like a square photo of the shoulder with the logo, and that's it. And this product was so good and selling so well, it was outperforming any professional photo shoot of other products, etc. So if you do have one winning product, obviously you can test out different creatives, you can try to put it in lifestyle, etc. But the product will be that good and that different on design that it will outperform a great creative that you spend, I don't know how much money in shooting. But if the product of this other creative is bad and doesn't sell, the creative won't make it sell, right? Because the product itself is bad. So it's also a matter of understanding which products should you really, invest in terms of resources to shoot creative, to shoot lifestyle, to hire models to shoot with, right? So really like think about your product, look at your sales, and understand that it doesn't really matter if the product is or the photo is great. If the product itself isn't selling, doesn't matter the photo, it won't be selling. So yeah, think about that and remember that in your next shootings. And yeah, so we've seen 16 different creatives that you can run on Facebook ads. I hope it was useful. I hope that you found inspiration. I hope that you know which one you can test out for your Christmas campaign, for your October campaign up until Black Friday, because Black Friday you don't have time to test anything. For Black Friday, it's one image with your discount and that's it. Don't be super creative on it. The simpler, the better. But yeah, hope that you have some inspiration. As I said, go check the Facebook ads library for more inspiration. Check out my video up top about copywriting, taking the example of Palace Skateboards that I talked about last Sunday. I will see you in the next video next Wednesday or whenever you're seeing this video. And yeah, take care. See you in the next video and bye-bye.